Alright, we're back in the editor. What I want to do right now, first of all, line it up nicely. I want to show you an export. Now, I just went to the AI graph to show you a freshly loaded map doesn't have all those blue lines yet until it calculates through this, and it usually doesn't do it until you save the map the first time. So I'm going to just save it right now. And bingo, it calculated it through. On a bigger map, this can take up to 30 seconds. So the next step to export this map, that the AI graph is what I want to get rid of, and I want to have a first test map to walk around in. It doesn't really matter what layer you're in. I just hit escape, hit the save menu, and actually we did that. I'm going to hit export. It's called test map. Light maps are checked, but we don't want to do high quality because it takes a long time. We're going to do one pass and we're going to do draft, so it goes fast. Game type, very important. Change to OGR co-op. This is a day map. Mission time is day. Description is where you put stuff like cornholio testing. We can edit this later in a text file. It doesn't have to really have anything in here. So we're ready to go ahead, export, and it's going to take a while, but it actually did everything in a second right now that on a larger map can take up to a whole day. I've had maps take 16, 18 hours to get through this part where it now says 99% done. But it's still doing something. See, this is the very useless mini-map that it created. I think we need to actually render at a higher quality to get that to be visible. And it's still not done. Now it's doing the light maps done. We have a map. We can go and test it. Let's see what that looks like. Can we actually play it? I'm going to quit this because to actually test the map, it has no script, so nothing's going to happen. First take a look at that TGA file here that was exported. I need Photoshop for that. Opening that right now. And I'll show you the minimap in the editor. We have a couple minutes left here. Alright, here's the minimap. Hang on. I'm going to move it. I don't know how to move it to the corner. Let me just minimize Photoshop a little bit. Get it over there. Photoshop is all over my screen. See, the problem with this is it's all black. It's because of the lighting I chose for the draft mode. If you do this in a proper lighting mode and not just draft, it'll look fine. So there's some issue with the channels sometimes. Let's see if the channel called alpha channel has anything in it. Nope, it's just a black map, so it's pretty much useless. But this is where I would put things like text. Hit the T key and say blah 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 blah. Anything in there. It doesn't matter. Right now, we're gonna just play that map, and it was exported. You'll find it in your here's test map in my custom levels folder. So I'm gonna bring up GRAW, which should also run in a box because I haven't changed my screen back to full screen. And this is a normal game start. I'm starting from my normal GRAW icon, not from the editor. And it should go through the usual startup speed. Click, click, click. I'm going to go to multiplayer, LAN server. Hang on. I'm going to bring this up so you can see better. I'm going to pick test map off this list. And if everything is good, I should be in the cornholio testing. There's the text I typed a minute ago. And I should be in that map we created. Nothing will spawn because the script isn't in it yet. And we add that at a much later stage. However, let's grab us some guns and go in there. See, ugly mini-map needs to be fixed. It's ugly lighting too because I'm in draft mode, but yeah, let's go a little higher to really see where we are. Now nothing goes flying anymore. We actually have to walk. We're in a normal map. And we can kind of get an overlook here. See, these are the tiles on the side that I created earlier. So you have no black horizons. Down there is the map world. So let's go and see if we can go to Zulu. And the thing actually works and ends when we get to Zulu. You've been all these places before, but we have a little time here to get there. I have 5 minutes in this recording left. We should be able to get there. So there'll be snipers waiting, RPGs. Oh, I left the panarts sitting there, my destination panarts, which are not sequence spawn, they automatically spawn. They need to be removed from the map. I didn't delete them, I just deleted the AI. Easy fix. They should not be here. But those are the possible destinations that the panart coming from the west will actually... okay, so where's my sun? Oh, sun is way over in the north. That's not good. I'm gonna have to change that for the actual render. So west is where Zulu is. South is to the left of the direction. All this stuff already works. As you can see, there's some really ugly light maps. There's bad shadows everywhere, but we'll fix that once we render proper light maps. We just don't have time for that. Can we get through this? Oh, I don't like this building. See, this is one of those buildings where at the end I want an opening back here. I'm going to change that so we can get through there towards Zulu. Before I render this map, I can change every single building, even if the AI graph's already made. And there's Zulu, 30 meters, almost there. And I'm going to slide in, and if the map is working right, we should be seeing the game end. Bingo. That took 2 minutes. So we know the map works at its basic level. Obviously nothing has spawned. Next I will show you how to take this map and actually add a script. But let's quit this and do another recording then for that.